Good morning, Dave Snyder here. It is the 26th morning of September 2015. And, I rarely turn on Google Earth weather anymore. I mean, I just hardly ever do it because it's just basically crap. And I just turned it on earlier to check something out, and they're still at it. I can't believe they are still hiding the weather. I mean, look at this. They got this satellite down, but if you go to Wonder Maps, it's on. It's totally there. I mean, you can see what they're hiding here. I don't know why they would want to hide that area. I mean, it's already. I mean, it's not really showing much at the moment. I don't think. I don't think it is. I mean, it's definitely the lunar south pole pattern, Schrodinger and all that. But I mean, it's. I don't understand why they would continue doing that. You know, that satellite's always down. I mean, it's just whenever there's weather there, they must have like an auto switch. If there's any kind of weather pattern that's in this slice right here of the Earth, and it just shuts off on its own. The satellite just shuts off. I mean, their feed or whatever shuts off just like that. So, anyways, thought that was kind of interesting first thing in the morning. Just another thing. Let's go back to Wonder Maps and snag that up. Snatch that picture up real quick and see what we can do with it. And gotta do something good, for sure. Should be able to come across something that'll fit. Lunar South Pole, something. Alright, let's find something to do here. I think I should just shut off this weather, first of all. And I don't know, should I just bring up Africa, like the perfect Africa one maybe, and just throw that weather back up there right where it goes? I'll try that. Just gonna get to the perfect Africa right here. Yeah, that's cool. We could do that. Oh, look at that spot. It might be a good idea. So let's turn the weather back on for a moment. Well, yeah, it'll help me align it, I guess, a little bit. This part will, possibly. Pictures today. What do they call it? Hidden weather, hidden spot, hidden spot. My weather. Oh, there it is. It's in there somewhere. Something like that. It looks like. I think it's gonna have to go like this. Just shrinking it down to fit. Just basically make it fit right in here somewhere. I think it goes right in here somewhere. So there's the weather. If I just bring it over, I mean it could go right there. Let's just try that and turn off this crappy weather. Oh, that looks like that weather. It might be a little late. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm gonna try this right here over this right here. I think that looks pretty good. That looks like it might go there somewhat. See what I'm saying? Straight edge. Curves down at the end. I see this little notch right here. See that little notch in the weather? See that little spot right there? I think it goes together. Or this area. Yeah, I think it's gonna go fit there pretty good. I'm not saying it's like right there right now, but you see the angle is parallel to it. That this Africa one's set in a good place, so I mean, I'm pretty confident on that part. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna go there pretty good. Might be too big. No, it's not too big. It's all right. Okay. I definitely say that goes together. You know, you can see how the lines just pop up in the right place, curves and everything. Oh yeah, you can see this point. Watch, I just bring that little point back down. It's almost right in there already. I'll just bring it like right there. And then look at the weather, like the lines in this weather, how it all just kind of fits in this. See that? That's from there. You have to pay attention to these lines when you're checking out the weather. These lines are like coming from something on the earth, a place on the earth. You know what I mean? There's a go with something. And then look at this part of the ocean right here. I mean, you can see the curve. See this curve? There's like a curve. Okay, well, there you see something very similar in that area. I mean, that goes together at one point in time. What do they call this? Papua New Guinea. Okay, Guinea's right over here. I mean, the original Guinea or whatever. Then this is New Guinea, right? It all goes. It's all. Oh, look at this too. Let's just stop this right here. Check this. What? I mean, you can see it looks a little small, but that's because I'm pushing it towards the North Pole. This picture, if I bring it down here, if I bring this picture down where India is, it would enlarge itself. You know what I'm saying? So it basically it gets tricky when you're messing with their globe. You know what I mean? But look at that kind of curve right there on the Himalayas. Kind of fits a bit. Weather is weird that way. The way that it goes. You know, it's like I showed this along that line. If I bring it over here and put it here, it would show it in the Atlantic, and it would show this part right here would be right over the Azores. Look, if I line that up right here, that weather, which I'm going to do, I guess, that spot would be right over the Azores. This spot right here, wouldn't it? This would be top of Africa. This would be right at the Azores, which shows you something. Really, it does. I mean, it shows you something. So let's just do that overlay. It might be a little bit, might be pushing it here. Let's give it a shot. Hidden weather. So you got to look. I mean, those things are important because the Azores are obviously some kind of volcanic area for sure, right? I mean, I think they are. That would be my opinion. If they, that's what they look like. That's big. Something about that size is about right. Maybe still. That's okay, I think. If I come over this way, yeah, it might be a little bit big still for being up this. I don't know. Let's see. So now we got Europe in there, so that's going to give us something extra even on this one. This one's going to be hard to line because it's way up here. Maybe right there. Yeah, I see the little lump right here. See how it lumps up? There's right over the Azores. You could actually see part. Let's just take a look. I'm not saying I got it perfectly lined yet or anything like that. Wow. I mean, this. I'm gonna bring this up just a tad. Bring this in, and there you go. Now you're the same shape as the Azores. I mean, that goes right there. Look at that line. Look at the line. This is where's this? Put this at? Hmm. This puts a Schrodinger pattern right in the center there, don't it? I think it does, and I put it there. I put it in both places before. It'll fit right here, and it will fit right there on your Schrodinger wheel. So I'm just going to leave that right there. And I want to check out the Azores a little more. See, I just basically when I get an alignment like this, I disregard this right here. You have to disregard that part of the picture because it's shrinking it down, and the more I push it towards the North Pole, the more this top part of the picture squeezes together. As you can see down here, it's wider. So this part you don't have to disregard as long as the size is basically correct. You know what I mean? I can kind of see something in there. Where is this going to form at in Europe? Where did that form in Europe? I see it. I mean, that kind of Greece looks like a perfect spot for it right there. I mean, you can see how something kicks out right there, and you see something right there. We're talking ancient weather from ancient times. But there's also some kind of spot there, you know, that looks like it was beaten on for a while by something right by the Alps. And that would you'd have to take. I don't know what's there, so we could go and check that area out, I guess. Or, yeah, we're already there. So let's check the elevation first, right here in the center. We got like a elevation 2,095 feet. And as we move this way, it goes up and down, up. So it's higher. Oh, it's starting to get lower. Okay. Go out this way and go this way. It goes down, way down. Could be the center or something. This keeps going down till you get to the ocean there. 59. Okay. This is interesting. You know, you would be surprised how many countries have something in common this way. You know what I mean? This like this area of this New Guinea, Papua New Guinea, or whatever you call it here, and then there's Guinea right here in Africa. Those used to go together. This is New Guinea. Why would they call it New Guinea? I mean, really, think about it. Because somebody moved from Africa and missed their home country and just decided, oh, I'm going to call this place New Guinea. I don't think so, because you have New Caledonia, you have all kinds of new stuff that goes together with the old. You know, wherever the old is. Africa used to be right where I showed this picture of Africa. So, yeah, hold on.